The new permanent bridge at Bonds Mill Estate is taking one step closer now that the concrete abutments have just been cast. All that remains of the groundworks to do now is to cast the new bump stop. It's the final stage of the groundworks now, so we'll actually be able to start laying the bridge on. And just by complete quirk of faith, I happened to be in the right place at the right time, and I was granted very charitably and very graciously allowed to watch the process in its entirety throughout the day. And I was able to ask the people on site who actually do the work, how they actually do it, and I was able to get an insight into the process more than I ever would, and I hope to share that with you, the viewer. So come along for this edition of Restoring the Stroud Water, actually live from the flesh, from the coalface.
Morning everyone, Stuart Beckett, running this job here over at Bonds Mill. Here we have, taken a while to come, but you'll be all pleased to know, by the end of play today, this will be concreted. Over the other side will be concreted. That's the last of the concreting done there. This here in front of us is what's going to be the bump stop to the big arm, which will be lifting the bridge up. And then over the other side, you can see in concrete shuttering. What that is over there that's what the bridge is going to be lowering down onto. Pre-cages, this is all steel reinforcing, so that will all be filled up to the top, so it will look like that over there. That will have a plate in. As I say, it will have a bump stop on the back of it.
And what exactly is a bump stop?
A bump stop is just a big plate, rubber mounted, and so when the arm comes up, it will touch down. So if something ever happened to the arm and it gave, it would only come down, just go
so it stops it.
Smashing into the concrete.
Stop. So we just had Stuart explain what's happening here, and now I'm actually going to show you somebody who's actually doing the work and how they've actually done, and to actually explain what's going to be like. So let me introduce.
Hi, my name's LaShawn Ranklin. I'm working for Solum. I'm a carpentry apprentice. Personally never put the cage together. Steel fixers came over and did the cage themselves. So once the cage was then done, I personally put trackers, I think they're called speed tracks or something. Spacer tracks. So what that does, it gives it a bit of room for the concrete to go into the cage. And then once that was done, then had to wrap the cage with tied up with tie-in wire, along with obviously the trackers as well. Set the machine to then lift the cage up and into the manhole. So obviously we had to get it right. There was certain measurements, but unfortunately I can't say it. But so we have string line here just to give us a little reference on how to get the cage in properly, to make sure it's on the right measurement and make sure everything's all plumb and all set and ready. So to be fair, and one more important thing as well.
An extra thing.
We have a water draining pump that we started doing yesterday, because the water level here, all the rain and weather would obviously bring the water up, and it would then mess with our levels to then put the cage in. So yesterday we managed to get the correct level to then put the cage into the manhole. And good as gold.
I understand that you applied this layer of paint as well.
Yes. So this layer of paint is called blackjacking. So it did take quite a while to do. So what this does is it's like a waterproofing. So same with how can I put it? Polythene. It's the same thing as what polythene does. But obviously it's more better for this, because obviously it's paint. It'll stay on there permanently and it'll keep the whole slab waterproof.
Exactly.
So this took me a whole hour to do. So I had to make sure everything was dry. So obviously if the whole side of this slab was wet, I wouldn't be able to paint it. So if it was raining right now, the paint would not go on there. It would just
you'd have to be drying it.
It'd be like invisible paint, basically. It wouldn't apply on there.
Really?
So obviously I had to wait until it was dry. I did half of this side and then half of the other side of the face of this concrete. The blackjack runs all the way down here, and I did try to.
It's very straight, isn't it?
I did try my hardest to keep it as straight as possible. But we had a certain. So there was a line. We drew a line, you won't see it now, but we drew a line all the way down there.
Yeah,
so
you can
all
sort of
way
see
back
the
up
imprint
there.
of it. Yeah.
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 So I had to keep in between that line and not go over it. So that's how I kind of got it as straight as possible.
Yes.
I was happy with it, to be fair.
Yeah.
Obviously, it got all the mess on and stuff on
Yeah.
it, but it's due
It's
to
just
happen
what
anyway.
Hi there, yeah, so I'm Harrison, site manager and engineer on this project. We've got a 1,000 litre bowser here, which is it's bunded, locked at all times.
Yep.
Should have the key in my pocket, hopefully. Yes.
Perfect.
But I'll just show you the bund inside.
So what exactly is a bond? Like, so what's bond mean in this
It's a technical
context?
term, I suppose, to capture any spillage that may occur.
Yeah.
But it also gives us sort of double protection on the outside
Yeah.
in case it does get impacted. We don't have a lot of diesel then
Yeah.
spilling.
Of course, yeah, keeps it. Yeah.
But you've just got sort of your fuel gauges and your working vents and fills. But
Yeah.
the bund is just in there. You can sort of see this is the main tank in here.
Yeah.
It's got this second wall which
Yeah.
will protect it internally and externally, depending on
Yeah.
what could happen.
Yeah. How much like fuel can it hold?
So this one is 1,000 litres.
Wow, it's a lot. So
It's a lot of fuel.
Yeah.
And obviously, primarily we use it for our excavators.
Yeah.
And dumpers.
Yeah.
They're on site all the time. Eventually, in the future, we're looking to have sort of electric or hydrogen machines, but
no, that'll be
they would take some time to come in.
yeah.
But it's sort of the wider industry, but they
Yeah.
are available at the moment.
Really? No, that's amazing, isn't
Very
it?
expensive. Off quite a new
Yeah.
concept at the moment.
Yeah. So we'll see more of that in the future now.
More of
And-
that in the future. and-
Yeah.
So I just got to level the equipment on this tripod. Do reflectors now. We call it a resection. So we got two known points.
Yeah.
One on Bonds Mill Bridge Tower. So we're dead on that target. Just doing this resection. So what it is, an engineer's been here previously,
Yeah.
and they've set known points around,
No.
so that other engineers can come here, set up,
Yeah.
and we're all working off the same
Like reference
sheet.
point. Yeah. Same sheet. Yeah.
So number 3. So we tell the machine that we're shooting target 3.
Yeah.
Basically, we press measure, and it's measuring the distance between itself and the target.
Okay. Yeah.
What we have to do is tell it where at least 2 targets are, and then we give it a third target just to sort of check its
Yeah.
orientation.
Of course.
So I'll just go to the next target is over there, and these have all been given what's called easting and northings. Look at that
Yeah.
sign.
Signet, I think it says.
There's another reflector
Oh,
target on
yeah.
there.
Oh, really?
So we measure that one, and then it will start spinning then, because it will try and find the next target.
It's a bit like a rotating.
So it knows where it is now,
Wow.
and then we can just verify that with another target.
Yeah.
At the moment, I haven't got one of those, but I'm pretty happy because you can calculate its orientation quality, and they're pretty good. We're plus or minus 3 mil on that.
Yeah. You can see here. God, look how like tight.
So we set that. See,
Yeah.
position, height, and rotation, total rotation has been set. So what I do now, I can put coordinates that I need to check into this logger, and then I can go over to the item of work that we need to set out,
Yeah.
and it will tell me where that item needs to go.
Yeah.
So that's what I got to do. So on this cage over here, we'll look at in a minute.
Yeah.
I need to position some of the bolts.
So I've just noticed this really cool shape. I think it's like a prism. I'll get Harrison here to explain it.
It is it's a Leica 360 prism. So what this allows the TS16 EDM.
Yeah.
I can ask it to search around 360 degrees to try and find me, and it will lock onto this target.
Look at that.
Lock the target.
So it's locked on now, and it will follow me. And what it will do, as long as I keep this pole vertical,
Yeah.
plumb, it will know where I am at the bottom there.
Yeah.
So I can ask it to stake out a certain item.
Mhm.
It'll do that for me as I walk around.
Yeah.
And it will tell me if I want, if I ask it to set out a certain bolt.
Yeah.
It will say go back 200 or left to 100,
Yeah.
millimeters, and I can
Yeah.
do that.
Odd.
But the new one now has got artificial intelligence.
AI's and everything now,
built
isn't
in
it?
it,
So,
so-
so what does that enable
What
it to
that's
do?
going to do is it's going to improve its tracking ability. I
Yeah.
think these ones, if I walk past that building there, it will
Yeah.
still try and find me as I come and be seen again. I
Yeah.
think the AI is sort of looking into predicting where I'm going to be and all
It's
of
like
that. Improves tracking, I have
Yeah.
to, obviously, when I set this up, I have to tell it how high this is from the ground. The new one will do as well. It's got an automatic height adjustment. So if
Yeah.
if I'm accidentally up here, but I
Yeah.
tell it it's different,
Yeah.
it'll identify that. So it's going to remove some of
Okay.
the error that we can make as
Okay.
humans, I guess.
So. This morning they've been setting up the surveyor for the concrete pour they're going to do, Solum are going to do for the bridge, and they've currently just been backfilling it. So they've been taking all of this gravel here and are filling is it the north facing abutment? It's so literally they're just the concrete cement mix has arrived and they're literally about to begin pouring in now, as you can see. So let's carry on.
Will, find me a new one. It's not. A little bit more.
Yeah, so you're pouring the
Fill in half a cube, in bar. 25 millimeter. If you've got really dry stuff,
yeah,
you might have to do more.
Yeah.
If it's really wet.
yeah. But this stuff's quite. What would you say that? It's just freshly poured, isn't it?
It's a 120 slump. It's not far off. Yeah. Cone. You fill a cone up
Yep,
like that.
like an ice cream cone. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's and when you lift the concrete,
Yeah.
the concrete will obviously slump down.
yeah,
Well, you measure the height of the cone that the concrete was in, the mold
Yeah.
you made,
yep,
and then however far it's dropped from the top
Yeah.
of the mold is your slump.
okay.
You work it out. Slump
Very
S1,
simple, yeah.
S2, S3,
Wow,
whatever.
that's quite a lot.
Give it a batch.
Good whack.
Good whack, get the air bubbles out, and then think it's not, and repeat the process.
So you do it twice, yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Got to get the air bubbles out
Ah, okay,
and mill square. The other ones, which we don't do much of,
yeah,
they're 150. They're bigger. You do that in 3 layers.
okay. Oh, so each one's 50 mil.
Yeah.
Like, that will be given some time to dry overnight, and they'll come back tomorrow to knock the shuttering off. And this is a big deal actually, because now it marks the final stage. All the groundworks basically at this point have been done. Anyway, thank you for tuning in to this impromptu episode of Restoring Stroud Water Navigation, and hopefully in a few weeks' time I'll be able to bring you another update on the status of the bridge, and I'll catch you then.